Hi everyone, this is Tom Vogel with Wrestling's Finest PC Pro Wrestling game. We're going to continue on with our video series tonight. And tonight what I'm going to demonstrate and show everyone is how to create your own custom wrestling file. Why would you want to use this? Very simple. We have a lot of wrestlers in the game. I believe between managers, tag teams, and single wrestlers, we have close to 2,000 now in the game. And what I have done is I separated the wrestlers by files when I send them out to everyone. We have a master, we have a ECW, we have pioneers, shooters, and when you run your own wrestling world or a territory, I run a Georgia replay, kind of from the mid-70s to like the early 80s. There's probably only 50, 60 guys maybe that I would close to as true territory as possible. So what this allows me to do is to create my own Georgia wrestling file. I can select the wrestlers I'm going to mainly use, and it just makes selecting them for the matches much faster and easier. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we do it. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Wrestle, and instead of starting a tag team, singles match, Battle Royal, Royal Rumble, we're going to go down here to Manage Wrestler Sets. And how we do it, we're just going to go over here and we're going to create, for this I'm actually going to create a Georgia tag team set. On my own I had created a Georgia wrestler set for singles, so now I'm going to do a tag team set. So once we click that, Gary has put some excellent instructions here how to kind of walk through. This is very easy to do. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose a tag team set. So I'm going to choose the master. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select the teams desired. Then we're going to press the add button when we're all done. We're going to hit save new set button, and then we're going to name our set, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead. Probably not going to pick them all because I don't want to bore you to death with the process, but I'm going to take Smirnoff and Koloff. I'm going to take Brad and Bob Armstrong. I'm going to take Austin Idol, Mass Superstar. And what I'm going to do is if you hit one here, it'll drop you down for quite a few here. I'm actually going to take Baron Von Raschke and Ernie Ladd. You never know when they might come into play. Scrolling through here, I'm going to take, this might be my brother's all-time favorite tag team, Big Red and Leroy Brown. So I'm going to go ahead and choose them. Might bring him into Georgia. He really likes that team. Let's see here. Try to pick a few more here. Just scrolling through here. Please be patient. Or if you want to, you could actually probably pause it and then zip ahead a little bit. I'm going to take Jack and Jerry Briscoe. And let's see who else here. I'm going to take Buzz Sawyer and Matt Bourne. I think I'll pass on them, but I will take Buzz Sawyer and Dick Slater. Go ahead and continue here. I'm just trying to see if any jump out that are obvious ones I want to use. One thing with the tag teams, I think I mentioned this during our, I'm going to select Kernodle and Slaughter, is they're alphabetized by first name. And you'll see, like Don Kernodle, Sergeant Slaughter, since Don's first in the alphabet, that's who you would look for there. We're going to keep scrolling through here. I'm going to take Ernie Ladd, Ole Anderson. Ernie Ladd gives you a lot of options. Four Horsemen is kind of before their time, but I am going to take Freebirds, Terry Gordy, Buddy Roberts. You know what? I'm just going to take all the Freebirds for now. I'm going to take the Funk Brothers. Let's scroll here, see if there's anybody else I might want. Keep going here. Take Ivan Koloff and Ole Anderson, Ivan Koloff and Ray Stevens. Not sure if they're in Georgia, but I'll just throw them on there just in case they are. And then we're going to shoot down here. We are going to take Snuka and Orndorff. Snuka and Gordy. Pretty good run there. I think I'm going to pass on the John Stud teams. Junkyard Dog. I think I'll pass on that one. Kevin Sullivan, Tony Atlas, I will take them. We'll take Kevin Sullivan and Mr. Wrestling 2. King Kong Bundy. Let's see here. I don't see any more on this page that I'm interested in. Mass Superstar and Paul Joe. No, they were more Mid-Atlantic, so I'll do Mass Superstar Super Destroyer. We'll take... I think I'm going to take the Masked Assassins. And anybody else here I can see? We're going to take Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Take both those. And... let's see, Wrestling 2 and Wrestling 1. We'll take Wrestling 2 and DiBiase, Wrestling 2 Tommy Rich, Wrestling 2 Tony Atlas. So you can see we have a lot of tag teams in this game. I'm going to take Ole Anderson, Stan Hansen. You pretty much can take, I'm guessing probably up to 1,000 guys if you wanted to put them in here. So, take Paul Orndorff, Tommy Rich. They teamed up on occasion. Get into the P's here, so we're running out of teams here. A little before the Road Warriors. We'll just keep going here. We're getting to the end here. Thanks for bearing with me. And again, if you want to push pause and zip ahead, my feelings aren't hurt. We have Steve-O. Kind of want to do the best I can here just because I'm going to be using this. We're going to Ted DiBiase, Tommy Rich, Tony Atlas, Tommy Rich, Wahoo. Actually going to put, I think the Von Brauners were there. We're going to put them in there. Definitely going to take the Wild Samoans. And I think that's it. So then what we're going to do is you follow here on 3. We're going to go add. You'll see all the teams were added. We're going to save new set. And what I like to do is when I save a set, I like to put at the start of it, just so they show right up at the very top of my wrestler files. I'm going to go Georgia. Let's delete some of this here. I'm going to go Georgia tag team, and I'm going to put a 1 after it. So we're going to click OK. And they are now saved. So now when you go up here, when you want to start a new tag team match, you'll go up and, computer's a little slow tonight, but you'll go up and you'll select new tag team match, or start tag team, and you'll see, voila, right at the very top, our Georgia tag team 1. So all the teams I selected now are in one place. And, you know, I probably had, I don't know, close to 500 teams to choose from, and I'm not sure how many are in there, but you can actually, you know, see that it's way, way less. Maybe I took 30 teams, I don't know. So, process very easy, same way how you do the singles. You know, if you want to create a single file. Let me get out of this, show you one more thing real quick. One thing we've done is done some group tournaments. So here you can delete a wrestler set, and you'll see here, if you notice here, these are all the sets I have. We recently completed the Florida tournament, and so what I'm actually going to do is the GTT stands for Group Territory Tournament. We've been doing a group project where we take 20 wrestlers from, I think we're going to end up with about 26 or 28 territories. I customize the file just like I showed you how we do it, and then I post the file to everybody who wants to participate. So then all they have to do is load the file up and they're good to go. Right now though, I'm going to go ahead and delete the set because we are done with this. So we're going to click delete, and away it goes. It will ask me again. Gary's Idiot proved it for me. So we're going to click delete, yes, and you'll see Florida is now gone. You'll notice there's my Georgia tag team. So you want to be careful here. You don't want to delete anything if you might think you're going to use it. You'll see I have quite a few files here, and this is kind of how they're broken up, just you know, because some people aren't going to be using the Japanese wrestlers as often, or the European, or whoever it may be. Another thing, since I just saw that I was doing some play tests, as long as I'm here, I'm going to delete the cage test set. So I'm going to delete that. Click yes, and they're gone. So I think that's it. Almost got done under 10 minutes. So the next video I do, we're going to show you how to create a match card. Very cool feature Gary put in with version 2. Really cool. And I'm actually going to set up my own, an actual card I'm going to run with my Georgia replay. And that will be our next one we do, our next video. And then the one after that is I'm going to set up a tournament. And pretty cool feature again that Gary added along with create a card. So I appreciate you joining in again. You know, I put several of these together. I hope they're giving you a little insight into the game, and if you might be considering a wrestling game, hopefully you'll consider Wrestling's Finest PC game. Thanks again, everyone. Hope you all have a great evening. Goodbye.